Greetings and salutations, and happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to my brother David. Today, as we reflect on the collective space, the individualized space, the center, the place of balance and peace within, I did a drawing for both collective awareness and individualized focus. The first card that came through in the lineup, not necessarily in the order of drawing, sorry for the shifting around, I'm multitasking here. And I'll turn it around so you can read it. Your authentic truth. You are the truest expression of your most minuscule self. Discover your truth and let others find theirs. The truth will set you free, so long as you recognize there are more than one truth, and that the answers you seek exist beyond the beliefs you currently hold. There are many truths in this world, and you don't have to believe them all. Just focus on what resonates with you, within your being. If you must convince yourself of your beliefs, then they're really not your truths. Your truth will always fulfill and satisfy in its unconditional state, meaning conditions don't have to change for you to live and feel your truth. It simply just is the realization of what you are, who you are, as a piece of the infinite creator. One of the tasks is to recognize your truth. How do you tap into your sacred intuition to glean or to unravel the pieces of yourself that is connected to the infinite and the all? Some of the action items that you should focus on this week is to visualize yourself, picture yourself living your truth without compromise. Be aware of your feelings and know that there are multiple levels beyond just feeling hot or cold, or feeling dry and wet. There are sensors that expands your adjectives that you will acquire in the process of remembering what you are as the infinite being on the inside. Whatever the path or wherever you've been led, I want you to realize that it was preordained, pre-orchestrated before your birth. Nothing has in fact gone wrong. You came into this plane of existence to experience duality, to understand that in everything there is a plus, a minus, a masculine, a feminine, a receptive, and a projective or reflective source. And as you start remembering how to see the reflection in your yin and yang, there is a unification that is occurring on the within part. So wherever you are now in your infinite journey, or the many pieces of our collective journey, I want you to understand obstacles launches new loving requests. In the last few days, a change has come out of the blue. Some of us may have listened to the urgings to say shift now, and it wasn't necessarily a long shift, but just to rekindle your energy at a different geographic location required you to move. In the process of moving, what you left behind or the things you left behind, the patterns you left behind, chaos to orders or changes had to occur. It's not necessarily good or bad. It just simply is what it is. You learn to take this change, embrace this change, catalyze this change to trigger an expansion in yourself. It may have felt like your mind and your body moved through a crack in reality, as if your life altered course so suddenly. Tick-tock, reverse, deep within, you have been craving change, and this situation brings new and different experiences in your life. You may be feeling a little lightheaded and dazzled by the brilliance of this expanded version of yourself. But as you breathe and center yourself and reconnect with this new vision, this new outlook, the word that came was vis-a-vis, see to see. As you connect the left and right nodal or the hemisphere, you start understanding the unification that is occurring even on your most microbial cells. In this directive, we urge everyone to focus on that which makes them smile. There are many triggers out there that could bring you to a state of depression, unhappiness, but right there in your head, right there in your body suit, you have the ability to reroute that emotion. You have the ability to think, to reflect, to visualize on something that makes you smile. No matter the circumstances, even if you have to look at the way you thought about the governmental structure and you think back a decade before to The Simpsons, to South Park, and then you laugh at yourself because they're in an alternative time space. The predictions of where we are now was accurately depicted, interlaced, and we are just here witnessing the Mandela effect of what happens when a lot of people watch something with their eyes, visualization, and they found joy, laughter, joviality, energy was released, and it drew that into creation. It alchemized the collective viewpoint of the absurdity of that man being president. And then you realize we were all part of the co-creative response of bringing it into being. That is one of the key lessons that we can learn and remind ourselves as creators, co-creators, co-workers in the divine process, that we have the ability to visualize and create changes in our outward world as well as in our inner world, in our inner universe. So the instruction here is, if you can dream it, you can create it. Your imagination is a magical superpower. It develops the content, the piece, the look, the feel, the taste of the tapestry of your life. You can use your inner vision to maintain or to transform anything in your life. Visualization helps you to create a dream, a life without the perceived boundaries of the manifested world. So one of the key words that we borrow now from the Ethiopic pantheon is the word abracadabra. I create that which I speak. I create as I speak. I create that which I visualize. I create that which I actualize. I create that which I magnetize into my physical space, my mental space, with my emotional well-being or my emotional feeling. I give texture to my creative thoughts. My experience this past week brought me to a state or a space of awareness that even maternal, paternal, fraternal, brothers and sisters, family by blood, are being challenged to come to a place of reflection And many are looking for a place or a way of reflecting back themselves to themselves. And in the process of this, we are witnessing people, family, that will make projections on their children, projection of what they perceive to be their crime, their sin, their hurt, their unforgivable, or something that they're struggling with to forgive. So the Omega Dragon is the card of choice here. It says, harness the divine feminine power of creation. Intention, hold your vision, birth the higher consciousness. Now, I had a beautiful conversation with a sibling this morning, and, you know, she's well educated, and she wants to know, how do you get to that place in knowing from within, listening to that inner voice within you, and knowing for a fact that your inner voice is your truth? She said, you know, it amazes me that you can speak on a plethora of subjects, and it must have taken you a long time to study this. I said, actually, I don't study anything. I have a sense of clear knowing. And when my inner being dialogues with me, I can go research to verify if I want to. But I find that any topic whatsoever that I wish to explore from my deep or from my within, I can access it with ease and grace. Earth and Water Dragon. So as you realize that water, which is a liquid form of gas, earth, the solid genomic density, also an element of creation, one of the four dominant elements that makes up our planet, our world that we live on, the society. Everywhere we are carried by the earth. It is the foundational element, Taurus, that lifts us up, that carries us. Even the water is underlined by earth. The water is carried by the earth. The earth is moved by the water. They're in a constant state of co-creating yin and yang, creating centrifugal forces. The Earth and Water Dragon creates the foundation for new growth. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. So, if you notice, I'm wearing a lot of jewelry today. Part of the final part of activating some of these talisman for potencies. These here are 2. And you notice I'm wearing 3 of them, which were ordered specifically to be imbrued with some of my energy for the purpose of healing. And it was that special request of someone that was dealing with a lot of pain that we create some of these talismans or alchemical tools of potency. Here as well is another item we're featuring. Scalar wave technology, sacred symbols. This picture here reminds you of the creative forces of the 0 point, extending in multiple directions, outwardly as well as inwardly. Pattern of life within the atom. And these are available on the Etsy store. Sorry if I'm moving around a lot. Another beautiful keeper here, I haven't worn mine yet, is the Dragon's Eye. These are what came in today for my birthday. and what will be going now in my sacred space for activation for the next couple of days. So while we are alchemizing our visualization, our manifestation, oh yeah, by the way, you might like this too. A present. It has the sigils and sacred names of the 7 archangels. Just like this one. This talisman has been with me for quite a number of years, showing the mighty angel, the sigils of the 7 archangels, the Alpha and Omega, and the infinity symbol down below with one of the sacred names written in Hebrew or Enochian, which is the written form of the angel language, or what you call Elohim, or a light language, a universal sound, or some people know it as cosmic fire letters. And these are all available, or will be available soon, on the Etsy store. We also will be having Ankhs in the very near future. This is my new friend, also a birthday present, my amethyst point. And I'll be raffling off some of these. This one's going to my brother, though, for his birthday. I tend to like to share energetic gifts with friends and family that I know are of my soul group, soul tribe, and key it, energize it with my intentions. And we also, have here a thank you letter that whenever you receive your order for your jewels, your pendants, your medallions, to contact the ministry. Scientific approach to healing. Boost your health with the power of science. The amazing energy balances lava stone pendant utilizes cutting-edge, sophisticated scalar wave technology to improve your everyday life. Generally, the pendant has been reported to instantly boost your energy levels and increase mental fitness. The other reported benefits of the pendant includes increasing stamina, protection from harmful electromagnetic radiation, and improving a sense of balance and increasing your resilience to stress or triggers that stresses you. So these are all available. Purchase from the store. The link for the store will be in the comment section on the video. Share my video. Subscribe to my channel. On Facebook, you'll find me on Premier Holistic Health with Doctor of Divinity, Ras Ian Dawkins. You'll also find me on Facebook and Instagram with the word Iron and Clay. It's part of my Outreach Ascension Ministries. And on Instagram, I'm Black Ankh. So look me up, join the growth, join the celebration, join the inner revolution as we are expanding that which we are. I know many of our family members will have some difficulties in realizing that once you connect your I am presence within your vessel, that you are actually tapped into clear knowing or divine omniscience, where you're speaking and living from the Spirit. So I thank you for joining this broadcast whenever you do. And again, like, subscribe, and share. We are having several different fundraisers for the Living Waters Fellowship, which is our retreat center. We'll set a date very soon for our first retreat, where maybe about 10 to 15 people will be gathering. Lots of land, lots of nature, river runs through it. And it is where very soon we intend to have a regular meet and greet. So join us in this expression and come and remember your shamanic gifts. In shamanism, you remember that you first have to heal something that was wrong with you in order to learn how to become the healer. And there's divine power of healing within these bodies. These bodies are smarter than we've led to believe. And it's time to outmode, outdate, erase outmoded belief systems, and come into the realization of what you are as an expression or a co-creator of divine alchemy, as a manifestation of the supernatural, as a human angelic blueprint that was encoded from the heavens down to the earth, as above, so below. So this is part of your sovereignty. This is part of your birthright. Claim it. Activate it. If you need help, then that's where we are. We are initiators on the path, gatekeepers, way showers, key holders. You're welcome to tap in at any time. Likewise, you're welcome to tap out at any time. So I thank you for your love, light, and truth. Namaste. Be well. Peace be in you. Hotep. Bienvenue. Welcome to the space of healing. Salam. Shalom. All of those words are just words that express peace. And may the peace of God, Creator, Source, Mother Earth that lives within us here in this universe, in this galaxy, let us be expanded as we are multidimensionally present in all planes. Welcome to this now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And so it is. It is so. Namaskar. Namaste.